Hello and welcome back to everyone that has been following this series. For anyone that's new to my channel and doesn't know who I am, well, my name is Jutin Al Ahmed and I've been conducting research by investing £100 or equivalent into Bitcoin since May 2024. The research is based upon what would happen if I invested £100 or equivalent into Bitcoin rather than the norm that society does, which is investing into a pension pot. Well, do watch my introductory video from May 2024 to gain a better understanding of the research that is currently being conducted. Anyways, let's not further delay and let's see what's happening to my Bitcoin investment. Has it gone up or has it gone down? Let's find out. Just before we jump in, just a quick disclaimer. I, Jutin Al Ahmed J bin Zala, I am no tax advisor, no legal advisor, no financial advisor, no registered advisor, no such thing. So do your own research. Yeah, let's get straight into it. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of this research project. It's been going on for quite a while now. As you probably already know from all the uploads that I've been doing, or should I say not doing, I've been pretty busy in real life, so I just want to give a quick update about that. But yeah, so hopefully I will be increasing traction soon. There's quite a few stuff that I'm doing. So anyways, let's get on to why you're here. So let's go over what's been happening over the last month in me purchasing. So right now in my Strike account, I've got 391,888 sats. Last month, what did I do? This is automated, so let's see what's actually happened. So in July, I bought 125,356 sats for £100. As we can see, that's 3k less than last month. And before that, that's what, 13k less. It's just decreasing over time. We'll come on to what's happening in the market and everything. But as we can already see, it's the amount of sats and the power of the pound is decreasing in comparison to Bitcoin. Anywho, let's see how much I've actually accumulated. So there's 391,888 there. And if you're already aware, you can already see all the calculations there, lol. I owned 2,110,724 sats, which is in cold storage, part of this series. So in total, we have 2,502,612 sats in this research project. I should start probably calling it a treasury because it looks like every company is becoming a treasury, right? I probably will just make it say that this is part of the treasury, lol. 2.5 mil sats. Let's see how much that gets worth in the next 9 years. 1 year has already passed. That's crazy. Crazy how time has gone. Anywho, let's go on to coin market cap. So this 10-year DCA. Right now the valuation is at £2,224 and 47 pence. I think that's around $3,000, just so you're aware. And what's interesting is, obviously, the price is at 88,851 per Bitcoin. It went to around 90,000. That was like around the all-time high, and then it came back down. If you've looked at the market, right, everything has been decreasing besides Bitcoin. But let's go on and see the stats here. So I'm holding 2,247.47. Average buy price is 59,914. And the cost base is 1,500. Yes, this is month 15. So there's £724 profit right now. That's interesting, right? So let's click there. All-time profit, there's been 724,000, which hasn't been realized yet. And £1,500 that's been put in. That's a 48.3% return. That's crazy already. Now, let's... we'll go into a bit of the analytics because let's quickly go into crypto bubbles before we do that. And then we'll look at the chart. This is hourly. Let's look at the day. Today, it has been pretty red. This is just all the other cryptos and stuff. Bitcoin itself, can we find Bitcoin in here? There we go. It's actually green. Okay, so it looks like lol, hex, crap coin, alert. Anywho, weak Bitcoin, where is it? I can't even see. There's so many here. I'm probably going to start using the coin class. There we go. It's up. How much is that up by? My eyesight? It's become really bad. 9.5%. Okay. Market cap, obviously, Bitcoin is the most dominant here. Let's go onto the chart quickly. So, don't know what happened there. But anywho, BTC, the daily chart. That's very interesting. It looks like a rising. Oh, sorry. Is it a falling wedge? I don't know. Probably not. It's going straight, right? Will there be another pump? If you look here, interestingly enough, this line isn't really too correct. It's actually just touched the top. That is a potential to say that this was the high of this whole cycle. We'll come on to what I believe, right? Before we come on to all of those topics, I just did want to share my Primal. If you guys haven't been on Primal, this is my Primal address. Do follow me. It's a decentralized social media app well, there is nothing else like this. Primal is just a UI. It goes on the Nostro protocol. This is my address. Then this is my Lightning address. If somebody felt like donating some sats, if these videos were helpful, I appreciate it. Thank you. And before we move on, sorry, I just did want to show you my website, just so you all do know, because I don't really promote this much. Well, I used to in my other videos, but basically, if you didn't already know, I do crypto asset consulting, primarily Bitcoin. I help people retain their wealth and their assets and give them some ideas of how to do that for inheritance planning. And there's a lot of stuff here. So especially if you're brand new to Bitcoin or the whole crypto space, it's something to book. I've actually put up some new requested consultations, which are 15 minutes and 30 minutes as well, to help some of you out. But normally 1 hour consultation is the best one to book, because that we go through everything just to understand what your requirements and needs are. But the other two are if you've got some questions or you've got some specific need, then you can see if you want to book any of my other workshops. And I do workshops. I help you create stuff. I help you understand what private key is and what to do with it, how to secure it, multi-sig. I help you understand Bitcoin and the difference between Bitcoin and crypto. And I do practical sessions with you, as we got some sessions here. The prices do vary. They vary pretty much every year. I change it. You get 15% off if you want to purchase with Bitcoin. In addition, I've got my own official merchant store and stuff. Got some companies that I work with, and this will be interesting for you. Discount and affiliate links if you were ever interested in purchasing any Bitcoin related stuff or crypto stuff. And then I've got so much stuff on my website which would benefit you. For example, even my asset portfolio, I'll leave that out of here so you can actually click on that yourself and find out what is it that I actually invest in, and that includes stocks and what other crypto I own and why. Anywho, let's move on. Before I close this beautiful display here down, I did want to just come on to my first point, which is part of what's going on in the last month, right? This was a post by Elon Musk, okay? So there's a guy called Renato Lima. He replied back to Elon Musk, because Elon Musk has been doing all this American party stuff that he wants to do. There was another post which I can't actually find, but he said that somebody was saying Elon's probably accumulating Bitcoin without telling anyone. He said something like, oh, silently, or he liked it. I believe he liked the post, because that's an indication he probably is accumulating Bitcoin, right? I mean, it's not really public about it. But then what happened here is Renato Lima basically asked him, will the American party, which is something that Elon Musk wanted to create because it's going against Donald Trump and stuff, he said, would it embrace Bitcoin? Elon Musk replied back saying fiat is hopeless. So yes, and this meme is pretty funny. Because this is like in a museum when everything went parabolic or whatever. Yes, the long-awaited Elon Musk X post endorsing Bitcoin. Is he? Well, fiat is hopeless, so that's pretty interesting, right, that he said that. But anyways, let's close this down and let's go on to what's actually happened throughout the month. So there's been quite a few things that have happened which I wanted to go through. There's a huge thing in, I believe, on the 19th of July it was, the Genius Act. This is a huge deal for the whole of the blockchain space. The reason for that is this basically is legislation now that solidifies crypto. When I say crypto, I'm talking about stable coins here now. It's not Bitcoin or anything, but people, the public, are so scared of Bitcoin, as we already know. This is, if most of the people watching this are probably trying to see, am I missing out, right? They're probably watching the series to understand, damn, I should have put in money back then. My whole point here is trying to give some confidence. The fact that the future, it looks like the way that it's going is, and this is what I've been saying anyway, Bitcoin is never gonna go. It can't. There's too many billionaires in it. There's too much money in it. There's over 2 million market cap. I believe it beat Amazon. It was number 5 on the world's biggest assets in the world, right? And there's only going to be 21 million, which means it'll only appreciate in price overall over time. Zoom out if you're in doubt, as we all say. So this Genius Act is something that's very important. There's legislation which solidifies the fact that stable coins and stuff can be in the be used, and the laws can be applied to it, which is excellent. This is something that people want, that will bring confidence in the public, and this is a huge deal. Nothing like this has happened in the past, and it seems like because there's a pro not Bitcoin but crypto president, it looks like stuff is getting done. Anywho, let's go on to Senator Lumis. Senator Lumis is pretty funny. She's basically been posting stuff which there's a bit of controversy. She's been saying the fact that she wants Jerome Powell out as the chairman of the Fed, the Federal Reserve, because obviously nobody likes him. Now, apparently there may be potential rate cuts which are happening believe tomorrow or sometime next month, right? Is this going to happen? This is what people have been saying. This, it looks like it's not happening, but it potentially will. That potentially will create the banana zone that everybody's looking for. Now, will it? I don't know. Nobody knows. If people are saying that they do know, they're lying to you. I would reconsider if they're actually people that you should be listening to, because at the end of the day, you need honesty in this space, especially when it's dealt with regarding money and your finances, and you either being poor or having eternal riches, as they say, lol. So anyways, there's one other interesting thing that's happened. Bitcoin has been more stable than any other crypto asset that's been out there. That's hilarious, because there's so much worry about Bitcoin, right? Oh, Bitcoin's so volatile, but it's been the most stable compared to all these other crypto assets which have been tanking like crazy. It's so funny. Since the tariffs and all of this and all these war talks, it's just been plummeting. Will there be a banana zone? That's something that we need to discuss. I've been saying the fact that I think this bull run, that Bitcoin will go to around 180 to 230,000 pounds. Okay, that's around, I'd say around up to 300,000 pounds, right? Sorry, dollars. Do I still believe that? Of course I do. I still think that anything can happen. When? I would say take your money out by September or by October. Potentially October, November can be bullish months as well. But the thing is, if you bought in the bear like you should have, you're still in profit. Now, I don't ever recommend selling Bitcoin unless you're just trying to buy and sell it for fun. Whatever, that's up to you. That's what you want to do. But I still believe that there's going to be a bear market, which is due December, January, February, March for another year and a half, 2 years, and then it'll go back up like it normally does. That's the 4-year cycle, right? Am I going to sell my Bitcoin? No, I'm not going to sell Bitcoin. Because at the end of the day, I don't think there's any reason to ever sell Bitcoin. It's the best asset in the world, something that you should hold. If you hold property, why would you not hold Bitcoin? Why would you sell your property? No, you don't, unless you're buying multiple properties. But I wouldn't sell Bitcoin, okay? If you got any other alts and crap coins, obviously get rid and put the profits into Bitcoin. That's what some people do. Or I'm hoping there is a banana zone, just so I can say that I was right. Lol. If there isn't, guys, as I said, guys and girls, you don't know what's going to happen. Anybody that says that they know what's happening is lying. They don't know. How do they know? What are you talking about? Where did they get this information from? Do they know the future? No, they don't know the future. They're just speculating on analysis. And that's what everybody's doing. They're trying to analyze. And that's why if you watch so many other YouTube videos and stuff, you can see the fact that, oh, this guy's so bullish, this guy's so bearish. I'm not bearish. I'm fully bullish on Bitcoin. And I have been, okay? Since the first time I heard about Bitcoin, I've been bullish. That's it. That's why I need to, like, if you need to watch my videos of You're Not Bullish Enough, my series that I have. Because at the end of the day, that's all it is. You are not bullish enough. You don't understand the fact that this will change your bloodline's life if you invest into Bitcoin over the next 10, 15, 20 years. And then your kids will. Why? Until 2140, there is no 21 million Bitcoin. It's still being mined. The blocks are still giving the rewards. You need to look into Bitcoin. If you're struggling, you need to book one of my consultations. I can help you. But the thing here is, it's not going to be fully mined until 2140. Insanity, right? And you're thinking that we're late. No, we're not. We're still very early. That's where this whole talk comes from. Anyways, the last thing that I did want to mention regarding what's been happening for the last month, Saylor is crazy. He's just been buying Bitcoin. He's got 628.7k Bitcoin now. That's worth over $74 billion. That's amazing. Yeah, not for the normal person, because he's gobbling up all the Bitcoin. Is that what you want? You don't want the best asset in the world. You want some billionaire to have it. No disrespect, Michael, but the fact is you're a billionaire. There's poor people out there. It's great that you've been advocating for Bitcoin, so hopefully more people can know about it. But if you're poor, buy it. No financial advice. But no, seriously, because at the end of the day, obviously there's risk to everything, but the fact is this is something that's just that's just appreciating over time. Now the real question here is, do you need access to that money? If you do, obviously sort your finances out or put in a little tiny bit, right, just so you're in it. Because if you're not in it, how are you going to win it, right? Sorry, I feel like I'm rapping here. I'm starting to. But anyway, do check out my website. Do check out all my other YouTube videos, okay? Because I'm actually on Rumble as well now, so do follow me on there. But even though I do all these consultations and things, everything's free on my YouTube channel. If you got specific questions, come to me, okay? That's what that's mainly there for. But realistically, going on to YouTube and checking out all my playlists and everything, you'd get a good understanding of what you need to do, and it's free. It's free, right? It's just, or shall I say, no, it's costing you a lot, your time. Time is worth more than money, okay? Or they say time is money, friend. If you got that reference to, comment down below, because then we can be friends. But anywho, do please like this video, share this video with anybody that would benefit it, and do subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Rumble, follow me on Nostra Primal, and do check out my new merch that's come out on my website. There is many good funny stuff that I've put out, that I've ordered for myself as well, because I just it's amazing. I love my own merch. Anywho, yeah, I'll see you all in the next video, so do stay tuned. And lastly, let's not forget, together, let's break free from the shackles of modern slavery. See you next time. Bye bye.